Closing in on first pitch this evening from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. It should be a good Diamond Dynasty matchup tonight between Texas and Tokyo. Now in the box, Ian Kinsler, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Texas, the second baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there at the knees, strike one.
7 o'clock.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number one. Stepping into the box, Francisco Lindor. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw to Thomas, who's in time for the out. In now, Fudge Rodriguez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Drilled to the left side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And here comes Junior. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 delivery. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Rodriguez, the runner at first with 2 gone. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Now at the plate, Ichiro Suzuki. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Ichiro.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. Behind 0-2 now. Gibson is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting second.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. So digging in now, Ken Griffey Jr. as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Ken Griffey.
1 out, nobody on.
Junior.
Right side and right into the shift. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Frank Thomas. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So runners at first and second here with 1 away. And stepping in the former MVP, Albert Pujols. Gallo racing back, and it's gone. Stepping in, Alex Bregman.
Batting 6th. The shortstop, Alex Bregman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Drilled on the ground to short. Backhanded. And there's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here comes an important cog in the big red machine, Joe Morgan.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
1-1 the count. 2-1 to Joe Morgan.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
3-1 to him now. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of a steal when he's on base.
The catcher.
From the stretch.
JT.
Hit high and deep to right center. Cruz sprinting after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Mike Schmidt, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on.
And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Suzuki is there to put it away for out number 1. Stepping into the box, Joey Gallo. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. The 1-1. Fouled off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. First offering on its way. Liner toward right center. Ichiro is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Digging in, Clayton Kershaw. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one.
Fielded cleanly, and they won't have a play as he reaches it first. Let's see how this is scored.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Ichiro Suzuki, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 4-1. Lined hard toward right center, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now, and they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Now batting.
Into the box, Mike Trout. He went deep in his first at bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. And that's through into center field, base hit. And the second run will score as well as they've opened it up to 6-0 now. So stepping in, Ken Griffey Jr. He singled his last time up.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. The first delivery to him on the way. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
This guy really needs that slider to be an effective pitcher. And in a night like tonight, if he doesn't have that real good slider, it presents a lot of problems.
So one out here with runners at first and third. And standing in, the machine, Albert Pujols.
In the last at-bat, that breaking ball was really up in the zone. Not a good spot for a pitcher to throw the off-speed pitch. If he wants to come back and throw that in this at-bat, he better get it down below the knees.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gallo moves over. And that's the second out of the inning. The throw into second. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. This is line to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Thomas rounds third and is digging for the plate. And a relay home is in time. And he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. So striding forward now, Danny Santana, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Danny Santana.
The windup and the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Crowd on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So here now is the pitcher, Bob Gibson.
Batting up.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Bob Gibson.
Line to the right side. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Standing in, Ian Kinsler. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him. Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way.
Now striding into the box, Francisco Lindor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swinging a ball lifted into straightaway center. Trout is there, 2 gone. Into the box now, Buzz Rodriguez. A base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And the runner is in from second. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. That makes it a 7-2 game. And try as he might, but he can't escape the... So coming to the plate, Joe Morgan. He drew a walk his first time up.
The second baseman, Joe.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Therefore, it is Griffey, and that's out number 1. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. This one's down to third. Schmidt's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Ken Griffey Jr. And they'll need him to get something going here. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Griffey waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mike Schmidt. Here's the first pitch to him.
Schmidt.
Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Behind 0-2 now. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now that is the left fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Shallow.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Griffey waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ichiro Suzuki. He's a diamond player who possesses a dangerous mix of contact hitting ability and speed. He's a tough one to keep off the base paths. Ball one to start the at-bat. A bouncer to the left side. Lindor is up with it. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He singled and drove home 2 his last time. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, Trout on his way to second now. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ken Griffey Jr. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Griffey
Trout leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Ken Griffey Jr. becomes out number 2 this inning. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And they'll add another to the total. It's 8-2 now. Here's Albert now, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And he is out on the tag. Digging in now, Nelson Cruz hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. At the plate, Danny Santana comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. So striding in, Bob Gibson. He reached on a single in his first truck.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Ready once again, Alex Bregman. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Bregman.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Now to the plate, Joe Morgan. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
2-1. Bregman gets his lead at first, nobody out. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Griffey Jr. comes on now, and he has it one down. At the plate, JT Realmuto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Line hard toward right center. Oh, and he misses it. Stepping up to the plate, Clayton Kershaw. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run. But I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
Right fielder.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there. And boy, they are howling over in that first base dugout. They think that was intentional, and I've got to say, I think I do too. And now you see the home plate umpire coming out, and the message has been sent. He's going to warn both benches.
And that's the right thing to do by any umpire.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Mike Trout trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. And he is out at second. Digging in and looking for more, Ian Kinsler, a hit in 2 tries so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Throw on to first is in time to get him. So that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. First offering on its way. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Pudge Rodriguez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. And it's fouled away. Smoke toward the hole. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Mike Schmidt looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. And not in time as the run scores. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Now at the plate, Joey Gallo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
On a line, that's a base hit. Now the relay home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. At the plate, Nelson Cruz. A line out and a ground ball for an out on his line so far. And that's cut on and missed 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You could definitely tell this hitter's been guessing at the plate and guessing wrong. But here's where you can't expand.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Now batting, Mike Trout. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here.
The center fielder.
Skied into straightaway right.
Wow.
Cruz has it in his tracks. 1 out. Ready for another shot now. Ken Griffey Jr. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Coming to the plate now, Frank Thomas. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Digging in, Danny Santana. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one.
Well, he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. Griffey Jr. is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Roberto Alomar will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Now coming in to hit, Roberto Alomar.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ian Kinsler. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. So here's Francisco Lindor now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Hey, great job of holding up right there. Little 2-out lightning might ensue by 1 check swing holding up.
2 out here and a runner at second. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. And that retires the side.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time.
Number 31 will take the ball now as the new pitcher. Settling in now, Albert Pujols. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, Pujols on his way to second now. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Stepping in, Alex Bregman is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And we'll have a pinch runner here as they'll look to get a little speed out at second base following the leadoff double. First offering on its way. Shot toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Joe Morgan. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. A bullet to first base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out. Standing in, JT Realmuto. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Striding in, Pudge Rodriguez.
Leading
He'll
off
start
for
things
the
out for us here in inning number
the
8.
Ivan Rodriguez.
First offering on its way. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Now at the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And Jr. lays off that one, and the count's back even at 2-2. Rodriguez on at first, nobody out. The 2-2 pitch. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. 1 there on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Mike.
Now at the plate, Mike Schmidt. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Real Muto gathers, and that ends the inning. Kirby Yates is on the pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Kirby Yates.
Christian Yelich is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Heading for second is Yelich. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ichiro Suzuki. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Weak grounder back to the mound. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Digging in once again, Mike Trout. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Splitter misses, and it's 1-2 now. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. 2-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Cruz is after it. He can't get there as it falls in. Striding in once again, Frank Thomas. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Hit hard to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. 1 run scores. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And the second run will score as well. Here's Javier Baez. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Griffey Jr. at second. Thomas is over at first with 1 away. Cody Bellinger will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 35.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line toward the alley in left center. Griffey Jr. calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Stepping up now, Alex Bregman, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Cruz moving in. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Trevor Hoffman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. 1-0 pitch is a circle change. It runs outside. 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Bregman backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Digging in, Nelson Cruz, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Suzuki. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready now, Danny Santana. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Trout is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, just a great all-around performance from him at the plate, as the stats indicate. Ended up with 4 hits, including a home run, so there's no doubt he was instrumental in leading these guys to the victory.
Baseball from the Big Apple. We're at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. It'll be Diamond Dynasty. Standing in, Francisco Lindor. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
0-1 the count.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
The windup and the 0-1. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. A little roller toward the hole. Throws in time, and that's at number 1. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Fly ball right down the line and left, and that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Just getting started here in the Bronx. Fouled away. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at so striding forward now, Ichiro Suzuki. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Suzuki.
Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The 2-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out. Stepping into the box, Mike Trout. He's set. Here it comes. And this one runs up high. Ball 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And Trout has himself a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Batting third.
Coming to the plate now, Ken Griffey Jr. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. That misses. 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
3-0 to him now. A strike, and it's 3-1.
I got 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
3-2 pitch. Grounded up. Oh, and it's off the first base bag. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. Now in the box, Frank Thomas. And their runners at the corners now. First pitch on its way. Ball 1.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build.
Hang on. This is hit deep into right center. This looks to have enough, and it does. A home run. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And next will be the imposing power bat, Albert Pujols. Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. And right into the shift. Lindor is right there. And that's out number 1.
Batting fifth.
Now at the plate, Javier Baez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. A man at second with 1 down. And the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Baez rounds the corner and is headed home. The relay. And they'll tack on 1 more as this is now a 5-0 game. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Bellinger looking up. And it's gone as they add still another. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Nolan Ryan. He'll get to take his first cuts here. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. And that retires the side. In now, Cody Bellinger. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on. But you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle. And one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
The third baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. And it's fouled away. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
And 2 quick outs here in the second. Stepping in, Ronald Acuna. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
I mean, this offense has gotten some ugly swings off early. This pitcher is on point right now. He is mixing and matching, and everything's working. And
that's taken up and in for ball 2. On a swing to forget there, it's back even at 2-2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So digging in now, Ichiro Suzuki. Second at bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in the leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at bat. An opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover both sides of the plate.
The center fielder,
Stepping into the box, Mike Trout. He singled his last time up. Hit hard on the ground to short. Scooped up. Marte for one. On to first in time to take care of Trout. A double play. Digging in to try it again. Ken Griffey Jr. looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Ground ball right into the shift. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in, the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Yeah, he's not quite as powerful on the left side. He's certainly not Chipper Jones, who had pop from both sides of the plate. Much more pop hitting right-handed.
And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. Into the box, Ketel Marte will swing it from the left side right here.
Very difficult to be a switch hitter in baseball today. Without question, the more comfortable side being from the right side. So he's going to have his work cut out for him here, hitting left-handed.
The pitcher, Madison Bumgarner, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. Marte stands at first with one out. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. And he is in there. So stepping in, Francisco Lindor. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Into the second deck and gone. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Mike Trout.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Griffey waits on it. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
3 runs already home here. Fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. No balls and a strike to count. 2 out with the man at first. And it's 1-1.
1 strike.
Skied into straightaway right. Suzuki has a play. And that retires the side. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Frank Thomas, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good bat.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
The third baseman.
Here's Albert now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bellinger's in pursuit, but he won't get to it. It drops in behind him. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Acuna going back on it. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Digging in, Anthony Rendon. And recall he doubled his first time through, but was thrown out trying to stretch that into a triple.
And I don't know if he's getting waved around by his third base coach right there, but either way, this guy's not a burner. So I think in hindsight, they would have been real happy if he pulled up at second on that one.
Now that ball is smoked. Carrying to deep left. Gone. Back-to-back homers. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Trout is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. So here now's the pitcher, Nolan Ryan. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Liner towards second. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Into the box now, Ichiro Suzuki. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First offering on its way. Fouled away. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Acuna will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Leading off the inning, Nolan Arenado, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The third baseman, Nolan.
In there, strike 1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Fastball in there for a called strike. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Rendon has it. Throw onto the big target if Frank Thomas will take care of him, and that will end the inning. Striding into the box, Mike Trout, 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Number 24.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ken Griffey Jr. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Pitch popped up. Arenado calls for it. 2 gone. So here's the cleanup hitter, Frank Thomas. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. This one's down to third. Gloved by Arenado. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning. So coming to the plate, Ketel Marte. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Madison Bumgarner. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. 1-0 the count. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. One ball and 2 strikes to count.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might scoop.
And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. Digging in now, Francisco Lindor from the stretch. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. At the plate, Mike Trout. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
Here it comes on 0-2. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
The 2-2 one more time. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2. Alex Bregman waits on deck. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. Here comes the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Ichiro has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And they will not try anything here, so the bases remain loaded with one away. Here's the first pitch to him. That's lifted the other way out to left. Griffey waits on it, and that's the second out of the inning. And even with 2 outs now, they decide to hold that runner at third. Ryan sets. First pitch on the way. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he will make it back to third safely, as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. Strike taken up in the zone. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Rendon is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam. So striding in, Albert Pujols. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Third baseman, Albert.
And right into the shift. 1 strike to Pujols. And he lays off for ball 1.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Grandal gathers. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And into bat next, the versatile weapon, Javier Baez.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Here it comes on 1-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Trout. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. nobody on. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bellinger's under it. And that ends the inning. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Ronald Acuna.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Now to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
2-0 now. Line toward the gap in left center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. Ready once again, Ketel Marte. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Hard hit ball towards the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Ted Williams will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting, Ted Williams.
Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside? Or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 9-5 ball game.
Now batting
at the plate, Francisco Lindor. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Ricky Henderson will come on now and pinch run here. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Popped up. Here's Baez to make the catch, and that becomes out number 2. Stepping up to the plate, Mike Trout. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. That's inside. 2-0.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not tacking the strike zone anymore.
3-1 to him now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Trevor Hoffman enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Into the box now, JT Realmuto. He's 1 for 2 in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Realmuto.
This pitch is popped up. Bregman over to his right. 1 away. Christian Yelich will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Yelich.
Yanked on the ground down the line. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. He'll get it into second. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with one away. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Ichiro Suzuki. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Liner towards second. In there, a base hit. Throw into second, and he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Now at the plate, Mike Trout. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Ready for another chance? Ken Griffey Jr. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to lower his sights a little bit right now. We talk a lot about this, the elevated heater. We're seeing it so much in today's game. He's got to find a way to make this pitcher work down in the zone just a little bit more.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Yelich over at second. Suzuki at first, 2 out in the inning. He pulls this one into right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Patrick Corbin is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Leading off the inning, Alex Bregman, and they'll need him to get something going here. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, right fielder.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cody Bellinger. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Outside, 2-1. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And that one is gone. At the plate, Nolan Arenado. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Nolan Arenado.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Ronald Acuna. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A shot down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded by Rendon. Throw onto the big target of Frank Thomas will take care. Now batting, Frank Thomas. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way, and it's fouled away. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Coming to the plate now, Albert Pujols. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Joe Morgan will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 8, Joe.
He's set and the pitch.
Morgan.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. The relay, and there's one away. Here's Javier Baez. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Arenado will look this one in, and that's out number 2. In now is Anthony Rendon. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Second baseman, Anthony.
First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw to first ends the inning. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Yasmani Grandal.
Here comes the first pitch. And he's way off balance with the swing there. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.